Have you ever noticed that some people seem to respect you less the more you do for them? At first, they ask for small favors, then they ask for more of your time, more of your energy, and more of your attention. Before long, you begin to realize you're always giving while they keep taking. The painful truth is this: not everyone asks because they genuinely need help. Some people ask because they want to discover where your limits are. Every time you say yes to something that should have been protected, you quietly teach others how to treat you. History and modern psychology both point to the same lesson. When you fail to protect your boundaries, people often begin to treat your kindness as an unlimited resource instead of a gift. Being kind is a wonderful quality, but kindness without boundaries often turns into exhaustion. Today, we'll explore 5 things you should never give away freely, even when people ask politely. Protecting these areas of your life doesn't make you selfish. It makes you emotionally strong, mentally clear, and difficult to manipulate. Number 1, never give away your time whenever someone demands it. Time is the one thing you can never earn back. Money can be replaced, opportunities can return, but every minute you spend is gone forever. Yet many people behave as if your time belongs to them. Can you help me for a minute? Can I call you quickly? I know you're busy, but none of these requests sound unreasonable. That's what makes them dangerous. Most people don't begin by asking for huge sacrifices. They start with small interruptions, a quick favor, a short visit, one little request. Over weeks and months, these interruptions become expectations. Slowly, your own priorities move to the bottom of the list. Your attention is one of your greatest assets. Wherever your attention goes, your life follows. When other people constantly decide how you spend your day, they also begin influencing your goals, your focus, and your peace of mind. Many people eventually become frustrated without understanding why. They feel busy all day but make little progress toward their own dreams. The reason is simple: they have been living according to everyone else's schedule instead of their own. Being available all the time does not make you a better person. It usually teaches others that your plans are less important than theirs. There is a big difference between kindness and constant availability. Before agreeing to any request, pause for a moment and ask yourself, does this move me closer to the life I want or further away from it? If the answer is no, you don't need a long explanation. A calm response is enough. I'm not available today. I'll have to pass. Maybe another time. People who genuinely respect you will understand. Those who become angry or try to guilt you into changing your mind often benefited from the fact that you had no boundaries before. That reaction tells you everything you need to know. Remember this: protecting your time isn't selfish. It is protecting your life. Number 2, never become everyone's emotional dumping ground. Not all tiredness comes from physical work. Sometimes the greatest exhaustion comes from carrying emotional burdens that were never yours to carry. Have you ever spoken to someone for an hour and felt completely drained afterward? Meanwhile, they leave the conversation feeling lighter and happier. That is emotional imbalance. Healthy relationships involve support from both sides. Unhealthy relationships often involve one person constantly giving emotional energy while the other constantly takes it. Some people contact you only when they have problems. They want advice, they want comfort, they want someone to calm their fears. But when you need someone to listen, they're suddenly too busy. This pattern repeats again and again. Psychologists call this emotional dependency. The truth is simple. You are responsible for your own emotional well-being. You are not responsible for carrying another person's emotional burdens every single day. That doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you stop carrying responsibilities that belong to someone else. Research shows that constant exposure to negativity can gradually affect your own mood, increase stress, and leave you emotionally exhausted. Pay attention to these warning signs. After speaking with them, you feel emotionally exhausted. You dread seeing their name appear on your phone. Every conversation revolves around the same problems. Nothing ever changes because they aren't looking for solutions. They're looking for someone to absorb the emotional weight. Compassion is valuable, but compassion without boundaries eventually becomes burnout. You are allowed to say, I'm not in the right mindset to discuss this today. I hope things improve, but I can't carry this for you. I think this is something you need to work through. These aren't signs of cruelty. They're signs of emotional maturity. Remember this powerful truth. You can care about people without carrying their emotional baggage. Support should strengthen both people, not leave one completely empty. Number 3, never hand other people control over your decisions. One of the easiest ways to lose yourself is by allowing too many people to influence your choices. It usually begins with innocent questions. Are you sure? I wouldn't do it that way. You should think about what everyone else will say. At first, it sounds like concern. But over time, something changes. Instead of making decisions based on your own values, you begin making them based on other people's opinions. Without realizing it, you stop asking, "What do I believe?" and start asking, "What will everyone else think?" This is a dangerous shift. No one else lives with the consequences of your choices. If you choose the wrong career because you wanted approval, you live with that regret. If you stay in an unhealthy relationship because you feared disappointing others, you carry that pain. The people giving advice usually return to their own lives. You remain with the results. This doesn't mean you should ignore wise counsel. Good advice is valuable, but there is an important difference between guidance and control. Wise people offer perspective. Controlling people demand obedience. Notice how certain people react when your choices don't benefit them. Suddenly they become concerned. They question your confidence. They predict failure. Sometimes they aren't protecting you. They're protecting the version of you they found easier to influence. Not everyone will agree with your decisions. That's okay. You don't need everyone's approval to build a meaningful life. Sometimes the strongest response is also the simplest, "I've thought about it carefully. This is the decision that's right for me. I appreciate your opinion." Then move forward. No arguments, no endless explanations, no defending your life like you're standing in a courtroom. Remember, the more you explain every decision, the more permission you give others to debate it. Your life is not a public vote. It is your responsibility. Protect your ability to think clearly, choose wisely, and walk confidently, even when other people don't understand your path. Number 4, never stay silent. When someone repeatedly disrespects you, many people misunderstand what it means to stay calm. They think emotional strength means saying nothing, tolerating everything, and avoiding every conflict. But silent suffering is not the same as inner strength. Real emotional maturity teaches self-control, not self-neglect. Disrespect rarely begins with open hostility. It often starts with small moments that are easy to ignore. A sarcastic comment disguised as a joke, a friend who constantly talks over you, a family member who repeatedly dismisses your opinions, a coworker who takes credit for your work. One incident may not seem important, but repeated disrespect slowly becomes a pattern. When nothing is said, people often assume their behavior is acceptable. Every time a boundary is crossed without consequence, it becomes easier for them to cross it again. Eventually, you find yourself walking on eggshells while they continue acting the same way. Protecting your dignity doesn't require anger. It requires self-respect. You don't have to shout. You don't have to insult anyone. Instead, respond with calm confidence. You can simply say, "That comment wasn't respectful. I'd appreciate being spoken to differently. Let's keep this conversation respectful." Short, clear, calm. Notice that you are correcting the behavior, not attacking the person. People who genuinely respect you may apologize and adjust. People who become defensive, mock your boundary, or accuse you of being too sensitive often reveal something important. They benefited from your silence. There is also a time when silence is the wisest choice. If someone only wants an argument, refusing to engage protects your peace. But there is a difference between choosing silence from strength and remaining silent because you are afraid. One protects your dignity, the other slowly weakens it. Remember this, you don't have to fight every battle, but you should never abandon your self-respect just to keep someone else comfortable. Number 5, never keep giving endless second chances to someone who never changes. Forgiveness is a beautiful quality, but repeated forgiveness without real change can quietly become self-betrayal. Many people believe giving someone another chance proves they have a good heart. Sometimes it does, but sometimes it simply teaches the other person that there are no real consequences for hurting you. Think about how unhealthy patterns usually work. Someone lies. They apologize. You forgive them. A few weeks later, it happens again. Someone breaks your trust. They promise it will never happen again. You believe them. Then the same behavior returns. The cycle repeats until you begin questioning yourself instead of questioning the pattern. Psychology calls this the cycle of intermittent reinforcement. When someone occasionally treats you well between repeated moments of disrespect, your mind begins hoping that the good version of them will finally stay. That hope can keep people trapped in unhealthy relationships for years. One of life's greatest lessons is this: people reveal who they are through consistent actions, not repeated promises. Words are easy. Real change requires consistent action over time. A sincere apology should be followed by different behavior. If the behavior never changes, the apology becomes part of the pattern instead of the solution. Ask yourself these questions. Have they truly accepted responsibility? Have they made consistent efforts to improve? Or have they simply become better at saying, "I'm sorry"? There is an important difference between making a mistake and making a habit. Everyone deserves grace when they genuinely learn and grow. But no one is entitled to unlimited access to your trust while repeatedly damaging it. Protecting yourself does not mean becoming bitter. It means becoming wiser. You can forgive someone without giving them the same position in your life. You can let go of resentment. Without reopening the same door, you can wish someone well from a healthy distance. That isn't revenge. It is maturity. Remember this powerful truth. Your kindness should never become permission for someone else's repeated disrespect. A second chance can build a relationship. Endless chances often destroy one. Protect your peace, guard your values, choose your responses wisely, and never allow guilt, fear, or the desire to please everyone to control your life. The strongest people are not those who give everything away. They are the ones who know what deserves protection. Protect your time. Protect your emotional energy. Protect your ability to make your own decisions. Protect your dignity. And protect your trust by giving it only to people who have earned it. Remember, every boundary you set is a vote for the kind of life you want to live. People who truly care about you will respect those boundaries. Those who don't were often benefiting from the absence of them. At the end of the day, your greatest responsibility is not to satisfy everyone around you. It is to live with wisdom, self-respect, and inner peace. Because when you protect what matters most, you don't become selfish. You become free. If this message spoke to you, let us know in the comments by writing, "I choose self-respect." Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs this reminder today. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.